What's up, everyone? Welcome to Pixel Panic. My name is Dave, and I will be playing Alien 3 for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive, however you want to call it. This was a game that I loved as a kid, and never really got around to mastering. But I figured with Alien Isolation having recently been released, this is a great opportunity to go back and give this a shot. I remember it being pretty tricky just because of the, not so much like not really the xenomorphs, they're a big deal, but I remember the game just being tricky because you have to find all the hostages. And sometimes there's no clues, you know, you literally have to search them out. The little radar thing you have at the top right is essentially worthless. But I remember always just really liking this game. And just kind of, I'm just such a big, look at the guy. There you go. He's like, oh, thank God. You knock him down. I'm just a really big fan of the franchise Alien. It's just such a cool, I don't know, it's just such a cool monster, but then like the actual movies themselves are really good. I mean, it's just a really, I don't know, like the first two movies, of course, are always everyone's favorites, and with good reason, because they're just so amazing. What I found would be kind of a weird thing is that this game is loosely based off of the third movie, which, I mean, if you're gonna make a good Aliens game, you don't make it off of Alien 3. But in the third movie, there's only one alien. And in this game, there's a ton of them, so already there's a strike against you. On top of that as well, oh gosh, I hate when you get stuck like that. On top of that as well, there's one other, oh gosh, there's one other issue. I think I'm missing a guy, dadgummit. That I have with the game is that the guys that are up on the wall, if they're already up on the wall like that, they should be already, like, for lack of a better term, impregnated with the facehugger. So they're kind of done for anyway. Already got everything here. Oh, I remember, there's one I have to go up top to get. So saving them is not really super crucial. I may end up losing because of that. Oh, this is gonna be a mad dash. But I'm a super big fan of the character Ellen Ripley, and definitely Sigourney Weaver for playing the part. For a number of really good reasons. One, first and foremost, I am a big fan of strong female protagonists, but there's something special about Ellen Ripley and Sigourney Weaver's contribution to that character. She was able to be strong and believable while still being kind of that Sigourney Weaver style sexy, and nothing took away from the character. Like, she was just tough. She was awesome, but she was still kind of sexy. But you didn't feel like she was phoning in, knowing how to run that power. Oh, that's it. That's what killed me. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Boom. Look at that. Oh gosh, there's a penis monster ripping out of my chest. Yep, that guy. That was the guy I forgot. Foolish me. Give it another stab. But yeah, like Ellen Ripley, she's sexy, she's strong. She still kept all of her femininity, but she was believable, and so I thought that was always really cool. You know, she was a mom too, which is really, you know, when she gets onto Aliens, the sequel, she gets unfrozen from her sleep. She finds out that her daughter had, you know, lived a full life and died of old age, which of course, if you've played, you know, spoiler alert, for Alien Isolation, you're playing as Ellen Ripley's daughter, and you know, she's trying to cope with her mom being gone and not knowing what happened to the Nostromo and all that kind of good stuff. So there is that element in of, you know, again, of motherhood. I think it's one of the great things about like the Alien series is that it's always been like, I don't know, there's always been a theme of motherhood. Oh, I'm totally missing that one guy up top, aren't I? Oh, you sneaky little turd. Yeah, I've probably blown it with that. Let's see if we can get back up top. But, and you know, a lot of people gave Resurrection a really hard time as well, because, you know, it just wasn't the same. And you know what? Okay, Alien 3, out of the, I'm gonna give the quadrilogy its due, and I'm gonna say that the quadrilogy is a thing. Like that's the main canonical story. Okay, if we do that, then I probably say that the third is probably my least favorite, just because although I really liked the way the characters played out in that movie, I felt that it was the least exciting. It was more story driven in a way that I feel like took away from the horror and suspense. It built up a lot for such a kind of a weak ending. The Resurrection was just kind of neat because, you know, it showed us the different breeds of aliens and kind of gave us a little bit more of that inside of the realm, which was kind of fun. And it was a little more action-packed. A lot less horror, but it was a cool action sci-fi film. Now, the one thing I do know about this game is that it is tedium unleashed. It is a lot of exactly what you've seen so far. You go to different areas. Not really sure why though, because I mean they changed the map, but it's a lot of the same. There's only two types of enemies. There is this type of alien, and then there's like a boss monster style alien, which we'll probably not get to see this go through. But I always liked that the xenomorph had. Look at that! You trying to get at me? The xenomorph had such a characteristic of being, I don't know, it just always felt like its own little creature, and I always dug that. It's like in the Alien vs. Predator series. While I get it, and I totally appreciate it for what it is, like I don't know, I am much bigger fan of the Predator when it's not dealing with aliens. I feel that a lot of times that interaction between the alien and the Predator, while it's cool for sci-fi and it's fun for fans of each franchises, I think that it really does kind of take away a lot from from what makes them good and unique in their own right. I think it's cool though that oftentimes that the predator race refers to the aliens as serpents, and like I don't know, it just kind of gives them a different flavor. Oh, where did you come from? Suck on that. Oh man, we both goofed up on that one. Huh. Well, that's all for this episode. Go ahead and click on the subscribe up top if you haven't done so already. Check out some of the other videos we got going on. You know, we'll keep this one rolling. I think we'll do another episode here shortly. So just keep an eye out and stay tuned. Thanks for joining us on Pixel Panic. Have a good whatever time of day it is for you. Or don't. It's your choice. I don't care. Have a shitty one.